sure that someone will come up with an alternative way of doing this. Getting the centre point at the top here is dead easy because you've actually got something stamped out of that. Alright, I'll swing it round because that's where the little boss and fixing wheels go.
Yep.
So getting the centre point there is easy. Getting the centre point down at the bottom is really tricky because you've got no reference point to measure against.
Guesswork.
So it's got to be done by eye, which is a nightmare.
Especially with our eyes.
Uh,
Do you want to...
right, can you guide me? I think I can see where the
No,
centre...
because you're down below the level of the horizon, as it were.
Okay. Yeah, that looks in the middle.
Oh, you know, you couldn't squeeze it in.
Okay. I mean, there's plenty of room there.
All right. Okay, once more onto the bridge, dear friends. I've got the widget in my pocket. I think it's in my jacket.
Which widget?
The boss to put back in.
Ah.
I've stuck it in my jacket because it's like 6 degrees out there again today. It's 12 degrees yesterday. Or the day before? What day was it? We had a day off, didn't we? Did your one have a star washer underneath it?
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember seeing
Oh
it.
no, I think mine had a flat washer underneath it.
Yeah, okay.
So obviously by the time they'd got to putting this back panel on, they were just scrabbling around in the bottom of bins. Oh, here's one that fits.
Yeah, I might, because that's all that's going to do. So I have to chomp up the paintwork, and if yours isn't got a star washer, mind you, it looks like this is put on from manufacturer because it doesn't just slide off.
Mm. Okay.
Right.
This is easier in one respect and harder in another because that's got to go there. I'll try and get that in the middle.
Just to check, this is the front of the bike. I've got the stripe on the right side. Oh, can't argue with that.
Let's have a look. Yep, that is. Ooh, that is dead centred.
Sharper than yours, actually.
Yes, it is.
Because we wouldn't mention that yours is half a mil off.
Can I have the whole thing towards me a bit?
Yep.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Flip it upside down?
Yep.
Completely.
Yes, there isn't a lip on this, so it's strictly a matter of coming round here.
I don't mind if you didn't cut the air square and do.
Sorry, what?
I don't mind if the end isn't square. I don't think the Harley critics are going to crawl under there and have a look and say, this topo square.
Oh, you never know.
Listen, when I've had the aerial and stuck it in a concourse condition, they were looking under the bottom of the engine to make sure the engine was clean. idea what's going on. There's not too much to see at the moment.
Oops.
There you go. We've got enough tape to do another bike. So if you would like your bike pinstriped with chrome stripes, 1, 2 or 3 we can do, please email Mr. Jeff Black at Pinstripe Your Harley. We're not averse to doing that. When I sold my rack for my V-rod, the guy turned up on his V-rod to pick it up and said, "Can you fit it, please?" Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
That's one end. This end isn't nearly as critical because, of course,
Okay,
the
so,
seat actually covers it.
Right, do you want to cut this thing or do you want to tape it then
I
cut
want to
it?
take the substrate off first.
Alright, okay. Flip it.
Oops.
Oh, it's so much nicer working on a tripod than your hand. Won't get that YouTube thing. Your video seems to be shaky. Would you like me to correct it for you? And they show you the example in really crap low definition, so you go, that's no better. It's a bit cafe racer-ish, isn't it, these stripes? And we don't like cafe racers.
But we like this.
I think cafe racers have wider
Wide
stripes.
stripes, yes.
It's amazing how you can take a brand new bike that doesn't feel personal to you, do this stuff, and it's really personalised, is it now? We feel like they're our bikes. Though we actually haven't had them out and rolling yet, we still have not turned a wheel on them. We've got them on the 3rd. It is now, I'm not going to tell you the year because we don't want to damp stump these. You can watch the video. It's now the 24th. And
do we admit to the problem that we had yesterday? Trying to start the engine to turn them over?
Yeah, someone turned the engine stops off. The engine stops still allow the starter motor to turn.
Which is
I don't remember any bike I've ever had before doing that.
No. Certainly, every bike I've ever had, from the old, the old Honda,
Yeah.
Through the Suzuki, the Yamaha, certainly the bigger Honda,
Yeah.
the Dino,
Yeah.
and obviously the V-Rod.
Yeah.
When you turn the engine stop off, you cannot start it.
No.
So that's a really peculiar. Is it an error? I'm not sure.
I think it's an oversight rather than an error. Don't know if something we're correct or not though.
It just seems such a strange thing to do.
Yeah.
And I think I'm probably going to
Do something
go
about
into
it.
the electrics and do
Yeah,
something with
It's
that.
what we're like, so yeah. Because we might not be mechanical engineers, but we're electronics engineers. What we do. Well, we were. Mobile phones put pay to that. Mobile phones. Alright, you got you got it over there, that's right. A shake table.
It's your bike that's going to get scraped. Tweezers. If you're going to do fiddly things on a bike, a pair of decent tweezers, worth their weight in gold. Because unless you have incredibly small hands, you're never going to be able to do it.
Done.
Okay.
Come round and shove the boss in.
I've done a much nicer job of this Ah, can I flatten that down?
The boss will push it down, won't it?
Yeah, I should do.
No, I think it might be a bit tight. Oh no, it's going in.
No, that's it. Okay. Plastic circlip.
Okay, I was going to say it's off centre. Of course it is off. Bloody centre. The other stripe's off centre. Do you reckon, can I turn that boss?
You can't turn it.
No, because of the thing. I was thinking of turning it so it keeps that bum down. All right, okay, that's good.
No, that's basically the only way it can go in.
Yep.
Because you've got that little.
See, wouldn't you have had that facing downwards?
We would, but they didn't.
Simple little tricks like that. Tape, tape, tape. This is done then?
Yep.
Okay. Let me flick it over and stand the camera up.
I shall just wipe off the dust.
And there you
Shouldn't
go.
be any. But there you go.
What I'll do is, I don't know if I can do this. Bear with me. Move the animal's head out of the way. There you go. Obviously you get the more effect on the bike, but yeah, I like it. It's alright. The chrome on the red looks good.
It looks very good.
Trouble is, the black stuff I've bought, if I don't like it, it's going to have to go back and be changed for chrome.